Live on YouTube, it's OEHL Hockey from the Beaver Valley Community Center and Arena in Thornbury, Ontario, for tonight's hockey game between the 4-0-1 Minto 81's and the 4-5-0 Georgian Bay Applekings. Tonight's game is brought to you by Thornbury Clear Choice Pool and Spas. Come and visit their showroom at 4 Arthur Street West in Thornbury, Ontario, Canada. They are open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Call 519-599-1154 or visit thornburyclearchoice.com for more details. Thornbury Clear Choice, Pool and Spas, pool cleaning made easy. And by Hometown Hall, your neighborhood spot for good drinks, local bites, and easy company. At Hometown Hall, we bring together craft beer, cider, and wine with snacks and stories from around Grey and Bruce County. Located at 49 Bruce Street South in Thornbury, Ontario, Canada. Closed Monday through Wednesday and open Thursday through Saturday from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. and Sundays from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's first come, first served around here, so grab a spot, settle in, and let the good times roll. It's OEHL Hockey, live on YouTube from Thornbury. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Beaver Valley Community Center and Arena here in Thornbury, Ontario, Canada, for this afternoon's North Division contest between the Minto 81's and the Georgian Bay Applekings. I'm going to flip to my other graphic. There we are. The 4-0-1 Minto 81's and the 4-5 Georgian Bay Applekings, from the Beaver Valley Community Center and Arena here in Thornbury, Ontario, Canada. I am Andrew Rodgers, your play-by-play commentator for this afternoon's game. And it features two of the, well, I'd say there's quite a few loaded teams in the North Division, and these are two certainly of them. And even though they're short-handed in terms of a roster on both sides of the coin, I think we're still in for a great contest here as they feature some of the league's top players. We'll get into the rosters in a minute, but want to catch you up to date on what's happened in the OEHL so far this weekend. In the South last night, it was the Elora Rocks over the Petrolia Squires by a score of 9-2. Elora improves to 6-2. Petrolia falls to 6-2. That at the Jefferson Elora Community Center. Team Addy night was a success. Just an unbelievable night to be a part of, and enjoyed every second of it. That was in the South last night. In the North, you had the Creemore Coyotes. They had a bigger roster last night, but they still fell to the Saugeen Shores Winterhawks by a score of 6-4. And for Saugeen Shores, 7-1-2. They continue to lead the North. We'll get to the standings in a minute. Creemore falls to 0-8 on the season. We go to tonight's schedule. We'll start in the South. Delhi travels to Milverton to take on the Milverton four-wheel drives. That gets underway in about 10 minutes alongside our game here at 5:30. At 7:30 from the Tillsonburg Community Center, C4 Centenaires and the Tillsonburg Thunder. Elsewhere, the Erin Outlaws traveling to Tavistock, to take on the Royals. Tavistock and District Recreation Center, 7:30 start time in that one, between the Outlaws and the Royals. In the North, alongside our game, at 7:30, the Ripley Wolves travel to Creemore to take on the Coyotes. Ripley at 5-1. And then our last game in the north end of the evening takes place in Lucknow at the Lucknow and District Sports Complex. A 7:30 start between the Shelburne Muskies and the Lucknow Lancers. Over in the south for the standings, like you see, it's a bunch of good teams up at the top there. C4 7-2, Elora 6-2, Petrolia 6-2, Tavistock 5-3, Dunville 5-4. The Erin Outlaws, they've only played 4 times. They have 6 points. Tillsonburg 4 points, Milverton 4 points, Delhi still looking for their first points on the season. Over in the north, today's matchup, a matchup of 4 versus 6. Minto 81's and the Georgian Bay Applekings. Saugeen Shores 7-1-2, 16 points, 4 better than the Elmvale Harvesters, 6-3. Ripley at 5-1. Minto 1 behind at 4-0-1. Durham at 4-2. They're tied with Georgian Bay at 4-5. You have the Shelburne Muskies at 2-5. Lucknow at 1-5, and Creemore at 0-8. Down at the bottom. Like I say, it's short-handed rosters on either side. We'll start with the visiting Minto 81's and their 4-0-1 record. Not dressed for the goalies. Number 1, Ben Nelson. The starting goaltender tonight is number 31, Jonathan Reinhardt. He is 4-0-1 on the season. Backing him up is number 30, Thomas Gaynor. Not dressed for the Minto 81's. Number 8, Blair Butchert. Number 17, Benson Moore. Number 21, Ted Nickel. Number 25, Chase Herford. Number 26, Dylan Richardson. Number 44, Keaton Willis. And number 56, Stephen Grant. Over on the Georgian Bay side of things, not dressed in goal for Georgian Bay, number 1, Aaron Weigel. So the backup is number 31, Jordan Elwood, and the starting goaltender, number 33, Alan Maneri. He is 3-2 on this season, coming off a shutout last week against the Saugeen Shores Winterhawks. Not dressed up front on the skater side of things for the Applekings tonight. Number 8, Joel Weigel. Number 9, Noah Calvert-Getz. Number 13, Matt Salaturo. Number 16, Noah Roland. Number 17, Mitch Good. Number 23, Michael Reddick. Number 27, Zach Beckelay. Number 77, Matt Amoff. Number 83, Scott Dorian. Number 89, Neil Ross. And number 91, Tyler Zegel. So there's skill on both sides of the coin, and even though the rosters are short-handed, they still have a lot of firepower on the ice, including last week's hero, number 19, Mackenzie Fleming, who scored the OT winner against the Saugeen Shores Winterhawks here in this building a week ago. So look for more good, hard-hitting action on both sides between these two teams. The Minto 81's, the two-time defending champs, and the Georgian Bay Applekings. It's going to be a really good contest here from Thornbury this afternoon. The puck drop is coming up shortly along with the anthem, and we'll get ready for some OEHL hockey, North Division action, the Minto 81's and the Georgian Bay Applekings. Andrew Rodgers with you on the play-by-play. Great to have you tuning in, and we'll be back with you in a little while. Stick around. Live on YouTube, it's OEHL Hockey from the Beaver Valley Community Center and Arena in Thornbury, Ontario, for tonight's hockey game between the 4-0-1 Minto 81's and the 4-5-0 Georgian Bay Applekings. Tonight's game is brought to you by Thornbury Clear Choice Pool and Spas. Come and visit their showroom at 4 Arthur Street West in Thornbury, Ontario, Canada. They are open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Call 519-599-1154 or visit thornburyclearchoice.com for more details. Thornbury Clear Choice, Pool and Spas, pool cleaning made easy. And by Hometown Hall, your neighborhood spot for good drinks, local bites, and easy company. At Hometown Hall, we bring together craft beer, cider, and wine with snacks and stories from around Grey and Bruce County. Located at 49 Bruce Street South in Thornbury, Ontario, Canada. Closed Monday through Wednesday and open Thursday through Saturday from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. and Sundays from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's first come, first served around here, so grab a spot, settle in, and let the good times roll. It's OEHL Hockey, live on YouTube from Thornbury. All right, ready for some Saturday afternoon hockey in the frigid Beaver Valley Community Center and Arena here in Thornbury, Ontario, Canada, for this afternoon's North Division contest between the two-time defending champ Minto 81's and the Georgian Bay Applekings. Starting in goal for Minto is number 31, Jonathan Reinhardt. He is 4-0-1 on the season. Starting in goal for the Georgian Bay Applekings is number 33, Alan Maneri. He is 3-2 on the year. And already it looks like we have an ice issue. So that's great. There was a skate on here prior where there was some individuals that were wearing figure skates, and toe picks into the ice are a thing when it comes to figure skating. So that could be really dangerous if a player was to, well, go be skating backwards or trying to skate in that particular area, hit that toe pick, and they'd be down for the count at that point. So just trying to do a little repair work by the Georgian Bay Applekings bench. So we'll get that taken care of here. It's short benches though on both sides. A little quick repair and we are good to go, it looks like. Minto wearing their visiting all whites, while the Georgian Bay Applekings don the home all maroons. And we are ready for hockey here in Thornbury. Andrew Rodgers with you. Great to have you along, and we're underway. Mackenzie Fleming shoots it in, and this is going to be gloved by Reinhardt, and he'll leave it there. Minto up the boards. It's going to be played by Fleming to the net. Now it's Robitaille in the corner. He plays it down low. Bueller out front. Was intercepted there, and it'll be picked up by Minto. This is off the skate. Nicely picked up, and they're going to bring it across the line. Yard. He couldn't get a shot. That's number 16, Aiden Yard. 16. This will be played ahead and shot in by Robitaille, and they'll go to the bench. And it'll be held by Reinhardt, and we'll get an early stoppage. With short benches on both sides, I imagine there will be a lot of line changes. Short shifts for everyone. But as the game wears on, players will play a lot here this afternoon. One other game in the OEHL, and it takes place in Milverton. And we'll keep you up to date as we go along with that. The Delhi Flames and the Milverton four-wheel drives from the Perk in Milverton, like I say, they're just getting underway as well. So we'll keep you up to date as we go along. This will be played across. Out of the reach, though, of number 9, Owen Torrey, and that bounced right in on Maneri, and he's going to hang on. Alan Maneri coming off a shutout last week at the hands of the Saugeen Shores Winterhawks. Just an unbelievable performance from him. He stopped everything that came at him and earned the shutout to improve to 3-2. This one's won back by the Applekings. This is going to be played in behind the net by Connor Long, number 4. He gives it away. Owen Torrey, he gives it away as well, and the Applekings will pick it up and bring it across center. This is all over the line and offside. Number 7, that's Austin Ouellette. Ouellette, 3 goals, 2 assists on the season thus far, as this puck was played in on the offside, and the faceoff will be just outside the Minto blue line. This will be won back and shot in by Tristan Park. Minto will regroup in their own end with the puck in behind their net, and then behind the net of Jonathan Reinhardt. Minto 81's two-time defending champs. Back to back. They are an absolute wagon, but they are shorthanded here tonight. This is kept in. Hoover to the net. Oh, Reinhardt! He has it, but he didn't even know where it was. Boy, that was dangerously close. That played to the net there by number 21. That's Logan Hoover. I think I may have had him on that roster page as number 12, but he is wearing number 21. So Logan Hoover, number 21. Keegan Hoover, number 24, as that one's off the stick. And now he gets some pushing and shoving. Well, that quickly disperses off the face-off there. Logan Hoover, number 21. Keegan Hoover, number 24. In to take this face-off, it's Reed Simmons. He wins it back. Blazer at the line, plays it down low. He was looking for Simmons. It was intercepted. And now it's played to the line and out. Here comes Minto the other way. This is Adam Lagazzo. That one's played to the far side. Former Shelburne Muskie Adam Lagazzo playing forward for the shorthanded Minto 81's today. In across the line comes the Applekings, Ouellette. Centering pass, and he's drawn a penalty, a delayed penalty here for Minto as they touch the... And no, it's not whistled down yet. I thought Minto touched the puck there. They get the extra man on, but Applekings still have control of the puck for now. Ouellette shoots into a body, and that's going to be touched now by Minto, and we'll get a whistle. That took a long time for that play to develop, but Austin Ouellette on that rush towards the net draws a penalty for Minto, and it'll send the Applekings to the first man advantage of the hockey game as Riley Torrey, number 4, goes off with 17:34 to go. So Georgian Bay will get the first man advantage of the hockey game. Giesler plays it down low, past Robitaille and into the corner to Fleming. Excuse me. Mackenzie Fleming picks it up down low. He had a chance there. It hit his stick, and it's out of the zone. Boy, Mackenzie Fleming almost picked the near side on Jonathan Reinhardt as he almost was caught looking the other way on that one and almost got the game's first goal. Mackenzie Fleming's been playing unbelievable in the absence of Captain Mitch Good. This one's to the net just wide. Back to the line to Giesler. He keeps it in. Plays it down low to Bueller. Bueller on the far side as they control on this power play. It's across to Connor Long. Long. He's at the line, plays it across Bueller to the middle. Shot by Robitaille just wide, and it'll be rung around the boards and out as the 81's get a change. Maneri has it in his own end, will play it ahead to Bueller. Bueller's going to circle, gave it away though at the red line. Now it'll be played by Blazer across to Bueller. Bueller in across the line. Stops up, trying to set up on this power play. Minute left. Bueller has it still along the sideboards, plays it down low to Fleming. Fleming had it go off of him, and Riley Cribben, number 55 of Minto, tried to get it out, couldn't. They fight for it along the wall. Cribben's going to get the puck, can't get it out. Now that's off a skate, and Cribben does finally get it out, and he'll go after it. Back to get his park, Heath plays it away. It'll be picked up though by Jordan Alexander and thrown in by Minto. 26 seconds left in the power play for Georgian Bay. This will be played ahead. Here's Ouellette coming across center into the middle. There's a pass to Simmons. He couldn't get the shot away as he was bothered from behind, and that rolled weakly in on Jonathan Reinhardt, who made the save. 17 seconds left in the power play for Georgian Bay as they get the game's first man advantage opportunity. Face off here to the right of Reinhardt. It's won back by Minto, and they're going to slap this to the line and out. G.W. King couldn't keep it in, and now it's back to Giesler. He'll play it ahead. 7 seconds left on the power play. Here comes Ouellette. Ouellette to the outside. Shoots! Save Reinhardt, and the net is off, and we'll get a whistle. The penalty has expired, and we're back to 5-on-5. Excuse me. Face off here coming up in the Minto zone. Warren in to take the draw, normal defenseman. And this will be played around the boards, and Minto will control. They'll get it to the line and out. 81's bringing it up the ice. Stephen Gibson tipped it in. Didn't go any further than that. He was a defenseman, had to get back. Warren gets dumped, and it's back into the Minto zone. To be played across. To be picked up here and checked into the boards. That was number 10, Peyton McIsaac. Warren back to get it for Minto. He'll play it in around the net to Stephen Gibson. He'll play it up the boards. Comes to the line and out. Now it's back in offside as Fleming was offside at that play at the line. So both teams get a change. We're 14:52 to go here in period number 1. Still looking for the game's first goal. One of the premier goalies in this North Division is Jonathan Reinhardt, and he has played every game so far for the Minto 81's. He's backed up by longtime Minto 81, Thomas Gaynor, who wears number 35. This puck is in the neutral zone. They battle for it. It's going to be picked up, though, by Minto. They're going to bring it in across the line. Centering pass off the skate. Now it's played back in behind the net by number 7, Trent Verbeek, former Listowel Cyclone. There'll be a lot of those on the Minto 81's roster. Some of them not in the lineup. There's a centering pass off a stick. It'll be played by Verbeek. He'll play it in around the net, but it'll come to Robitaille. Robitaille gets it past the defenseman and out of the zone. Bueller into the middle. Ouellette, he's up the ice. He's at the end of his shift. He's going to dump it in and go to the bench. Tristan Park, the normal defenseman's in there on the forecheck. Blazer couldn't keep it in. Big check on the boards on McKeag, number 19, for Minto, as this puck is picked up in the Minto end. Minto skating it up out of their zone. They play it across. This is Liam Hurley, number 22. He stops up, tried to play it in deep, but it was intercepted by Georgian Bay. Now it's back to the line, kept in, only momentarily though, and now it's away. And this is number 93, that was Jake Mortley. There's a shot from the line, saved by Reinhardt, and it's out. A blocker save in traffic by Jonathan Reinhardt, and now here comes Minto the other way. Stephen Gibson, he goes to the outside centering, out of the reach, and Minto's going to try and keep this in the zone. It hits a stick, glove pass, but it was played by Georgian Bay, negating the hand pass. Georgian Bay trying to gain control of this puck, and now they do, and they're going to skate it out of the zone. Fleming, across center, takes it into the Minto zone, plays it off to Bueller, shoots off a skate and into the corner. Robitaille after it, can't get there. Now it's Hurley. He had it stripped away, and Robitaille brings it up the ice. In across the line, can't get toward the net, and now he'll go after it. Almost picked it off in behind the Minto net. Now it's Bueller. Bueller's got it. He can't get in control, though. Minto going to try and play this puck up the boards. They do, and it's out. And look out. You get a chance here now for Riley Cribben. Can't finish. Great individual effort from number 55, Riley Cribben. He couldn't finish on Maneri. It'll be played across now to Robitaille. He's going to backhand it to the far side to Bueller. A little alley-oop for Bueller, but he can't get the shot away. Defended nicely by Jordan Alexander, number 12. It's out of the zone. This will be played by Park over to Blazer. Blazer back to Park. He'll take a skate, and Blazer's now got it on the far side. Went past him, however. Now it's kept in. There's a shot just wide. Minto with some pressure here as this one's off the glass to the line and out. Hoover up ahead. Here's Simmons on the backhand. He tried to go wide. Now he still has the puck. Tried to center. It stayed in behind the net as one of the players lost their stick. I think that was Simmons. He picks it up now, and Minto has time to try and get this puck out, but they'll regroup in their own end either way. Now it's up the ice, and they got some speed. In across the line they come. Lagazzo drops. This is Warren. Backhand to Lagazzo. He can't finish. Nicely defended by Georgian Bay. And now a big hit on the boards, and it's Georgian Bay's puck as it's intercepted, however. Here's Bueller. Bueller tried to get to the net, couldn't get a shot away. Has a man in front, tried to get it to him. Deflected away there by Minto. It's out of the zone. Blazer back to get it. Over to Park. Park is going to shoot it onto the other side. It's picked off by Verbeek, but it's got mixed up in the skates of an official, and now they play it in the neutral zone. Here's Owen Torrey. He's got a man. McKeag to the backhand. Stopped by Maneri. It was kind of weak into the backhand by number 9, Owen Torrey. Now it's played away by Georgian Bay. They have it in their own end. This is up the ice. Oh, look out! One of the assistant coaches almost got it good on the Minto bench there, but luckily everybody's okay. I've been in a situation where I've seen a coach get a tip puck right to the head. He had to be rushed to hospital. It was a scary situation in Stratford for that particular incident, and I just hate to see it. So, got to keep your head on a swivel, especially even if you're in the crowd. Face off outside the blue line of Georgian Bay as Riley Cribben's going to come in and take the draw against Fleming. Now it's over to King. King ahead to Fleming, who tips it into the Minto zone. Reinhardt out to play it. He'll throw it away from Fleming. It's up the boards. It's to the line and out. Oh, now it's picked off. Lagazzo, he's in deep. Tried to center to Cribben. It's in their skates. Adam Lagazzo, former Shelburne Muskie, on a forward position here for the shorthanded Minto 81's today. Riley Cribben with the puck. He'll play it in deep. Hurley to Lagazzo, who's all alone in the corner. He tried to come out, and now a penalty has been drawn against Georgian Bay. So delayed penalty coming up to the Applekings. Now it's in deep. Centering. Chance for Minto. They still have control of the puck. Cribben shoots. Small glove save by Maneri. And he'll hang on. What pressure by Minto on that delayed penalty call with the extra attacker. And it's a Georgian Bay penalty, and the Minto 81's will get their first power play of the hockey game. With 9:51 to go here. And I didn't see who took the penalty, but it's a trip or a hooking call. And why now is there two in the box? Oh, it's a double minor. Okay. Didn't really see that one coming. But now, all of a sudden, instead of just one man advantage, it's a two. So they're going to have to change this up on the clock to a 4-minute instead of 2. Or is it just 2 different penalties? Okay. I'm not sure if they're going to announce it in the arena or not, but it's 2 penalties against Georgian Bay, and it's a 5-on-3 for Minto. This is back at the line. Minto controls to the outside. Back of the line, Cribben. Across. Here's a shot, scores! Minto strikes first. And that will negate one of the penalties. And that'll take it from a 5-on-3 to a 5-on-4. What a shot from the line there, and Minto's on the board first. Big blast from the line there. And I think that was from number 6, Stephen Gibson, as the faceoffs at center now with the 81's leading 1-0. They are still on the power play for another 1:40 as Connor Long picks this puck up and he'll play it back in the Minto zone. Reinhardt out to play it. He'll leave it there for Gibson. Now it'll be stripped away though by Georgian Bay. Here's a centering pass stopped by Reinhardt. Fleming was all alone in front, and he blasted it into that Minto 81's crest. And Reinhardt right there to make the save. So, 1:24 left in the Minto power play with a face-off coming up in the Minto end. This puck is played by Minto, and they're going to skate it out of the zone to center, and now it's across. And here's Riley Cribben. He goes to the outside on the backhand. Has a room, and Maneri stuck with him. Hugged that post and made the save. So now it'll be a face-off coming up here in the Georgian Bay zone to the left-hand side of Alan Maneri with 1:11 left in the power play. Delhi and Milverton are underway and they're scoreless in the first. Riley Cribben plays it down low. Minto controlling on this power play. Murray across. Number 23, that's Matt Murray. He'll shoot! Stopped by Maneri. It's to the line, kept in. Murray across. This is Caleb Warren down low, the Minto captain. Now to be played to Murray at the line. Murray down low as they play a 1-3-1 format on Minto's side for the power play. Cribben back to Murray at the line. Across. There's a shot by Alexander. It's blocked. Good block there by Keegan Hoover. Now it's across to Cribben. Cribben has a lane, no shot yet. There it is. Tip scores. I think that might have hit the stick of Reed Simmons, but it got by Maneri, and it's another power play goal as they strike twice. And for Cribben, he'll get credit for the goal to give the Minto 81's a 2-0 lead here in the first. Man, oh man. A pair of penalties on the same play, and Minto strikes twice, and they have taken a 2-0 lead here in the first with 8:15 to play. So Riley Cribben, former Mount Forest Patriot Riley Cribben, makes Georgian Bay pay with a power play goal, and gives the Minto 81's a 2-0 lead here. This will be played ahead nicely by Minto, so they're going to skate it out of the zone. They're across the blue line, onside. to the blue line no further yet. It's still in the zone, but now here's Bueller one-on-one. Into the zone, he goes to the outside. Shoots! Glove saved by Reinhardt. And he's able to find the rebound and hold on. Milverton four-wheel drives on the board first as Dennis Dewar scores to make it a 1-0 game for Milverton. Starting goalies in that one, Logan Bromley for Milverton and Cameron Huff for Delhi. So Delhi and the Milverton four-wheel drives. And it says they're at the end of the first period already, so they must have gotten, it must have been a really quick first period. So game sheet is not updating this game, so I think it was goal scorers Stephen Gibson and Riley Cribben. So I think that's where we're at here. That shot in there by Mortley, and it just went wide. Georgian Bay trying to gain control of the puck in the zone. They do. They keep it in. Here's Blazer. Shoots. Deflected on Reinhardt. He makes the save. And a couple more for good measure, and he'll hold on. So good job by Georgian Bay here on this shift. Trying to get back into the hockey game. Falling down 2-0 here in the first period. 7:14 to play in the first. We're at the Beaver Valley Community Center and Arena here in Thornbury, Ontario, Canada. Played into the middle. Minto's going to pick up this puck, and they're going to bring it, or going to collect it in their own end, and now it's out. And this will be brought in across the line. Lagazzo couldn't get a shot away. Georgian Bay is going to try and gain control, and they will. It'll be up to Keegan Hoover. He can't get the puck out, however, and Minto continues to swarm Georgian Bay in their own end. Back in the zone, it's going to be played to the line and out. As this is Murray with it now. He'll play it ahead. Caleb Warren, the Minto captain, in across the line. Goes to the backhand, can't get a pass. They fight for it in the corner, it comes loose. Lagazzo there with Warren, and Fleming picks it off, sends it to Bueller. Bueller going to skate it. He'll play it into the opposing corner for Robitaille. He spins. He goes down awkwardly, but he looks to be okay. And it'll be played out here by Minto. They're going to just, whoa, look out! Off a stick and out of the zone. Souvenir for a lucky fan. As, oh, that's so cute. That's about the smallest hockey fan you'll ever see right there. And that's a lucky souvenir right there. That's what it's all about, right? Face off here just outside of the Minto blue line. It'll be won back by the 81's. 6:07 to go here in period one. Minto leads 2-0 on the road here against the Applekings. They come in across the zone again. Centering pass, and Cribben, that went off a stick and into his body. He wasn't able to get a shot away. Georgian Bay to the line. Now it's Fleming. He plays it in for Bueller. Bueller picks it up in the corner. He'll play it down low to Robitaille to Fleming. Fleming shoots. Deflected right in on Reinhardt, who makes the save. Man, oh man. Georgian Bay, they're in a heck of a hole here because Jonathan Reinhardt's one of the best goalies in the OEHL and in the North Division. And it'll be tough to get two, let alone any more on them. And they're already down 2-0, so they're going to need at least two to get back in this game. So, tall order here for the Applekings. This is played back. 5:30 to go here in the first. It's 2-0 Minto. Played ahead. It's tipped in by Ouellette. And it's Cribben with it. Cribben to Gibson. He'll play it off the boards and out. Oh, that one hit a glove at the Minto bench, and the faceoff will be in the Minto zone. A lot of other games in the OEHL today. Pretty sure every other game starts at 7:30. I don't think there are any 8 o'clock games. As Minto wins this faceoff, and they're going to play it ahead. And across the line they come. Yard shoots, that's just wide off a stick. And Lagazzo's in the corner battling with Ouellette. Lagazzo and Ouellette definitely met up in Shelburne when the Applekings played the Shelburne Muskies. So you know they know each other, and they're already probably chirping out there. This puck is in the corner. Lagazzo plays it down low, and it'll be played out by Georgian Bay's Ouellette. He'll give it to Simmons. Simmons will shoot it in almost right at the official, but it's played in deep. It'll be centered, and nobody there for Georgian Bay as Yard's got it. It'll be played around off out of the reach of Murray. Had it go over his stick in front, and Minto's there to defend. Opportunity to big hit, just missed. And here comes McIsaac. He centered it for Lagazzo, couldn't get a shot. Now we get another penalty call, and it's a roughing call. And that's just an awful penalty for Georgian Bay to take here. So a penalty call against number 93, Jake Mortley, and it'll put the Minto 81's with a 2-0 lead on the power play. Face off here in the Georgian Bay zone to the right-hand side of Maneri. With 4:19 to go here in the first. So, not a great penalty for the Applekings to take, considering that puck is into the bench. Considering that Minto has scored on their 2 power plays that they've had to take this 2-0 lead. Like I say, this is one of 6 in the OEHL, 3 in the north, 3 in the south. Milverton and Delhi are underway, and it's 1-0 Milverton after 1. That's at the Perk in Milverton, Ontario, Canada. Delhi Flames, Milverton 4-wheel drives. Milverton 7th seed at 1-6-2. And Delhi looking for their first points of the season. They're 0-8. As this one's in, it bounds off the backboards and right on Maneri. And he's going to have to hold on to that. We'll get another face-off in the Georgian Bay zone with 3:50 to go here in the first. 1:31 in the power play for Minto. This will be won back by Minto as they control off the face-off. It'll be played across to Gibson. Gibson puts it to Cribben. Cribben shoots Gibson at the line. It was deflected rebound just wide. Mays the bodies in front and it hits somebody. Didn't reach Maneri. Chance for Cribben. He's got it back to the line. It'll be played across to Gibson. Gibson switches spots. Now it's Cribben back to Gibson. He'll shoot. Oh, good save by Maneri. He got a piece. It'll be kept in though by Minto. To the middle. No shot yet. It's still battle for in front. Now it's across Lagazzo. He doesn't shoot. Back to Gibson. Gibson still no shot as Minto resets. He'll switch spots with Warren. Warren's got it now. The captain. Back to Gibson. To Lagazzo. Shoot. Or Cribben crossbarring out. Whoa, what a shot from number 55, Riley Cribben. It hit the crossbar and went out. What a blast from 55 of Minto. Woo! Man, the way the Minto 81's moved that puck around, man, it's fluid. 2:53 to go in the first, 34 in the power play for Minto. Georgian Bay with the control of the puck off the faceoff. They're going to send it all the way down the ice. For a second there, I thought that was coming right at me. No protective mesh along the sides either, so, you know. Warrior mode. Here's Owen Torrey, number 9, plays in the middle. There's a shot. McKeag just missed on the blocker side. Kept in, though, by the Minto 81's in the zone. But it'll be picked up by Georgian Bay, and they're going to play it to the line no further. Still controlled by Minto. Here's a shot off of skating into the corner. We're back to 5-on-5. This is played out now by Minto to the... It's into the Minto zone. Trying to get away with Georgian Bay there and couldn't connect on the pass. This will be played by the 81's up to the blue line. Still in the Minto zone as Alexander plays it across. Minto getting a change in as they regroup in their own end with 1:51 to go. This will be brought ahead, and it's Cribben who loses control of the puck, and Keegan Hoover will shoot it in. It's in the far side. Robitaille couldn't get there for Georgian Bay, but now he picks up the puck. Robitaille, as Keegan Hoover comes in on the forecheck, can't get there. Lagazzo puts it ahead. And a good pass. Oh, they had Cribben. Verbeek tried to feed him. Now it's the shot save And I don't think Verbeek got all of that, but he wasn't expecting that pass to come in as crisp as it did. And it just bounded off of Maneri's pad. It'd be Gibson. He almost had it stripped away. Now Georgian Bay will play it up. Fleming. He was the OT hero a week ago. Fleming tried to play it to the outside. It was stripped away, though. Now it's Georgian Bay with the puck. Bueller shoots. Blocker saved by Reinhardt. This puck is into the middle. Look out. Shot! Just wide. Little fluttering shot by Logan Blazer from the line, and it just missed. Fleming keeps the puck in. Gives it to Bueller. Puts it over to Robitaille. He's into the corner. 40 seconds left. Blazer shoots. That's off a body. He keeps it in, though. Robitaille. Centering. Shot. Glove save, rebound. It scores! First shot stopped by Bueller, and the rebound was cleaned up by Mackenzie Fleming, who scores to make it 2-1 here in the first. The OT hero from a week ago, Mackenzie Fleming, with his 7th of the season, puts the Georgian Bay Applekings on the board. It's 2-1. So Mackenzie Fleming, after Reinhardt stopped the initial Evan Bueller shot from the slot, and Mackenzie Fleming tucks it home. It's now 2-1. In across the line, they're onside. Warren puts it back to the line. Here's a shot saved by Maneri, and he's going to find the rebound. That off the stick of number 12, Jordan Alexander. 12.1 on the clock to go here in period 1, 2-1. Georgian Bay trails to the Minto 81's at the Beaver Valley Community Center and Arena. Face off here to the right-hand side of Maneri. This will be one to the far side, and Georgian Bay is going to pick this puck up, and they're going to play it ahead. Whoa! Good hit there by Aiden Yard as the puck goes up into the stanchions overhead, and it'll be whistled down. And I believe the face-off might come, yeah, it's going to come all the way back at the Georgian Bay blue line. 5.1 to go. Andrew Rodgers on the play-by-play for this North Division matchup between the Applekings and the Minto 81's. And that will do it. Hey, almost a souvenir. All right, folks. After 20 here at the Beaver Valley Community Center and Arena, the Minto 81's on the road lead the Applekings 2-1 after 20. Andrew Rodgers with you on the play-by-play. We're live OEHL hockey at the Rio Raji 21. Great to have you along for this Saturday afternoon OEHL contest. We'll be back in a little while. Stick around, everyone. Live on YouTube, it's OEHL hockey from the Beaver Valley Community Center and Arena in Thornbury, Ontario, for tonight's hockey game between the 4-0-1 Minto 81's and the 4-5-0 Georgian Bay Applekings. Tonight's game is brought to you by Thornbury Clear Choice Pool and Spas. Come and visit their showroom at 4 Arthur Street West in Thornbury, Ontario, Canada. They are open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Call 519-599-1154 or visit thornburyclearchoice.com for more details. Thornbury Clear Choice Pool and Spas. Pool cleaning made easy. And by Hometown Hall, your neighborhood spot for good drinks, local bites, and easy company. At Hometown Hall, we bring together craft beer, cider, and wine with snacks and stories from around Grey and Bruce County. Located at 49 Bruce Street South in Thornbury, Ontario, Canada. Closed Monday through Wednesday and open Thursday through Saturday from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. and Sundays from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's first come, first served around here, so grab a spot, settle in, and let the good times roll. It's OEHL Hockey, live on YouTube from Thornbury. Alrighty, back to start the second period here in Thornbury, Ontario, Canada. This afternoon's game between the Georgian Bay Applekings and Minto 81's. Minto leading by a score of 2-1 after 20 as we begin play here in the second. Andrew Rodgers with you, live on YouTube, OEHL Hockey. Oh, you guys are good, don't worry. Act like I'm not even here. As the stick explodes for Aiden Yard, and now this puck is ahead. They're in across the line now. This is Liam Hurley with it in behind the net. He gets it stripped away. Minto's going to gain control. It's Caleb Warren. It'll be played back by Gibson, who got the scoring going for Minto. And now it's tipped by Georgian Bay all the way down the ice. No icing. Out to play it is Reinhardt. It's going to be shot there from the sideboards down on by Robitaille, and going to go wide. So Georgian Bay in the home Maroons, Minto in the visiting Whites as they begin play, or as they play here in the second. Warren brings it up the ice, the Minto captain, number 81. He tried to get to the net, it was stripped away, but now he's got it in the corner. Played it to the line, nobody home, and all the way back into the Minto end. Long changes for both teams here in the second period, as Minto's going to start this puck out of their own end. In across the line they come. There's a shot off a stick and out of play. Puck is in the Minto zone, or sorry, the Georgian Bay zone, as they're going to get a face-off here. And it will be to the left-hand side of Alan Maneri. We play 5-on-5 here early on in the second period. Minto with the chance off the face-off, no shot yet. Back to Alexander, his shot went wide into the corner. Georgian Bay trying to get this puck out, and they do. You let down here below me, and it'll be played by Connor Long and into the Minto zone. Reinhardt out to drop it there. We're 2 minutes, nearing the 2-minute mark of period 2. So we played ahead. Now it's over to Cribben. He had the second goal for Minto. So this puck is off the glass and out. We'll be back into the zone for Alexander. He'll play it ahead. It's tipped into the Georgian Bay zone. Maneri leaves it there. It'll be played around. It's intercepted though by Minto. Minto with the opportunity here as this is Murray now with it. Chill, shoot, glove, save. Maneri getting a piece. It's into the corner. Minto with control on the outside. Back to Matt Murray at the line. He'll play it to his man. That's Riley Torrey. He'll put it right in on Maneri. He'll make the save. So goals in the game, courtesy of Stephen Gibson with his second of the season. Riley Cribben with his third of the season. And Mackenzie Fleming for Georgian Bay, the latest goal scorer, and he had the first goal for Georgian Bay. That was his seventh of the season. Now it'll be Georgian Bay playing it out of their zone. It'll be Evan Bueller. He'll go into the corner to after it. He has it first, plays it to the slot. Here's a shot. Oh, that just went wide. I think it might have hit a stick. And it'll be played to the line and out by Minto. Now it'll be Warren crossing center. He tries to bring it in and does into the Georgian Bay zone to the backhand. No shot yet. Now he plays it down to Gibson. He loses the puck, and now it's Warren back in his own end with it. Warren's going to skate it ahead, takes the slash from Bueller, but he brings it up the ice and into the Georgian Bay zone. Tried a shot, fanned on it. Now here comes Minto the other way, and this is ahead. Here's Robitaille across the line, shoots, blocker saved, rebound. Fleming into the middle. No shot, it went off the skate. And now it'll come the other way. Ouellette was unable to get the shot away. It went off his skate and he couldn't pull the trigger. They battle for it in the Georgian Bay zone. Hurley gonna go into the corner after it for Minto, but he can't come up with the puck. It's back to the line, tapped in. Here's a shot from the line, wide, and now it's gonna be Murray keeping it in for Minto. Over to get it is Yard. On the backhand, now he switches to the forehand. Had McIsaac at the line, but couldn't get it there. He played it in deep, and now it's to the line. Kept in again, McIsaac. He'll play it toward the net. Oh, almost tipped by Hurley, but I think it might have been a high stick. Either way, they play on here. Minto with control to the outside. Yard has it again. And now he goes to the backhand, loses his net guard. It's on the ice. There's a centering, scores! Jordan Alexander finishes the one-timer, puts it past the blocker hand side of Maneri, and Aiden Yard, what a rush by him to keep control of that puck. And he found Jordan Alexander, who makes no mistake in the slot, and that makes it 3-1 Minto. So for Alexander, that's his second goal of the season, and it makes our score 3-1 with 15:37 to play here in period 2. And it looks like we're ready to go here, as Minto wins that faceoff, and they're going to play it over to Riley Cribben. Cribben brings it in across the line, plays it to the middle. It's intercepted though by Georgian Bay, and they're going to try and get control of it in their own end. Back to Connor Long. Long will play it into the middle. It's going to come to the line and out. This is Keegan Hoover. He plays it in deep. Reinhardt out to play it away. It'll come to the line to Cribben. He backhands it into the middle. Finds McKeag, number 19. And it'll be intercepted though by Georgian Bay, and they're going to play it in their own end. It'll be shot ahead. It's tipped in there. And now it comes all the way around. Look out, almost too many men for Georgian Bay. They had to be careful there. On the boards for Cribben. He plays it back, but almost intercepted by Georgian Bay. Minto still has control of this puck. And they're going to play it off the boards, and now it's going to be Cribben in across the line. Cribben centers. Gibson to the backhand. Can't get a shot away. Still has it in the corner. Trying to get to the line. He'll switch spots. Now he'll play it across. There's a shot in. Maneri just tips it off. And now look out, another giveaway. There's a shot, save Maneri, and he'll hang on. That off the stick of Riley Cribben, who fired one off the crossbar in the first period. He had a power play goal as well, and it tipped off of Reed Simmons' stick and in. So a lot of pressure by Minto as they're getting a ton of shots on Maneri, but the lead is 3-1 now, courtesy of Jordan Alexander. Shot there by Minto as they play it in the corner. Georgian Bay gets control, and they'll put it up the ice to Ouellette. He's on the boards, he'll play it into the middle. Picked off by Minto though, and they're going to bring it back in across the zone. Lagazzo played it down low looking for Warren. It's in behind the net. Georgian Bay has control. They're going to try and control this puck to get it out. It's still deep in the zone though. Now it's played ahead into the neutral zone, but it's thrown right back in by Minto. On the delayed offside, it gives Minto an opportunity for Georgian Bay to get this puck out. They do, but it's played right at center. Geisler plays it across. It's in across the line. Ouellette shoots. Glove save. Reinhardt, and he'll hang on. Just trying to get a look here. Milverton, according to game sheet, Milverton is leading Delhi 3-1. So again, we're going to try and keep you updated as the games go along. Some like the other games in the OEHL all start, I believe, at 7:30. They're all 7:30 starts in the 5 other games that will get underway over the course of the evening. This one's played ahead to Yard. He gets the puck stripped away, and Georgian Bay is going to play it off the boards to the line no further. Yard gets it again. Good battle there with Connor Long. They fight for it along the boards, right in front of the referee. No whistle yet as they battle for it. And they still continue to battle. No whistle yet. And now we're going to get a whistle. I wondered how long that was going to take. 12:51 to go here in the second. Minto leading 3-1. Andrew Rodgers on the call with you. Live on YouTube, OEHL Hockey, North Division matchup between the Applekings and the Minto 81's. Here's a shot off the face-off into some skates. It's going to go into the corner. Georgian Bay is going to come up with the puck. They try and get this puck out, but it takes a ricochet, and now it's Connor Long in his own end. He'll play it up. It's out and tipped in to the Minto zone where Alexander took his man out. Minto's got control in behind the net. They'll slow things down. It'll be passed across, and here comes Minto up the ice. Alexander, the goal scorer, the third goal scorer for Minto, giving them their 2-goal lead back. Verbeek at the line, keeps it in. He'll shoot, deflected off a stick. Georgian Bay gets control though, and they're gonna lose it for a moment, but now it's Simmons. He puts it across Blazer, as now they try and skate this puck out, and it's to the line. Simmons is gonna turn and fire it into the Minto zone. Reinhardt out to play it away. Cribben tips it out into the neutral zone, and this is Geisler. He'll play it ahead. It's off a stick into the zone. Georgian Bay giving chase on the forecheck. Beaver tried to get it, couldn't. Now it's Fleming. He's caught, and now they'll have to get back. And across the line they come to the outside. There's a shot. Good save, Maneri. That off of Owen Torrey, number 9. Now here comes Georgian Bay the other way. Fleming. He's the goal scorer. It's into the middle. Shot scores. Hewlett. That took a deflection off a skate. Went perfectly onto the stick of Austin Hewlett. He makes no mistake. He goes glove or blocker side. And that makes it a 3-2 hockey game. So, Austin Hewlett, the beneficiary there of a awkward bounce, and he makes no mistake, it's a 3-2 hockey game. And this puck is into the Minto zone. 11:13 to go, and it's Austin Hewlett's 4th of the season. Back to the line, kept in. Georgian Bay to the net. Stopped by Reinhardt on the deflection. He had to be sharp. Now to be played into the middle and all the way out. Yard couldn't gather that, and here's Caleb Warren into the zone. Shot off the stick, out of play. And Georgian Bay all of a sudden with a little bit of life after that Austin Hewlett goal that pulls them to within 1. As again, an awkward bounce off of a Mackenzie Fleming. Fleming was trying to get the puck to Evan Bueller. It hit off a skate and went right onto the tape of Austin Hewlett, who made no mistake. So it's a 3-2 hockey game now for the Minto 81's here in the second period. This will be played ahead. Georgian Bay is going to get the puck out. Hoover, Keegan played it ahead. Now it's going to be McKegg with it, number 19. Excuse me, that one's off the boards, and Georgian Bay is going to gain control. They have it in their own end, and they're going to move the puck out. That's off a skate and into the Minto zone. This is Gibson. He'll bring it up the ice, smooth skater, and across the line. Goes to the outside, try to play it across, and now it's Hurley. In the corner, Liam Hurley, number 22. He'll play it down low. It's going to be picked off, though, by the Applekings. They fight for it along the boards. Minto is going to come up with the puck. Hurley again, pressured there in the corner. Now it's across. Here's Alexander. He fanned on it. It's into the corner. Now it's to the net. I didn't know if Maneri was going to put a mitt down on that, but now it's Alexander again at the line. He shoots wide on the blocker side, and it bounded out back in front of Maneri. He had to be careful. Alexander again, down low. Here's a shot, fluttering pass, fanned on. Rebound, oh! Cribben with the deflection, put it wide, blocker side. Alexander again. It's all Minto here in this stretch, but now it's Georgian Bay going to pick up the puck and put it out. So again, great pressure there by the 81's. They're backing across the line. It's offside. Alexander touches it as they touched up, and now it's played in deep. Geisler with it, number 79 of Georgian Bay. That's Ryan Geisler, or Giesler, and it'll be played ahead. Hewlett tried to find Bueller but couldn't get it to him, and now it's played ahead. Here comes Yard in across the line. He'll shoot wide, glove side. Good shot. Alexander plays it in deep. Applekings trying to gain control, and they do. It's kept in though by Minto, shot just wide. Back to the line to Riley Torrey, he'll play it in deep. It'll be picked up though by Georgian Bay. They're gonna try and get this puck to the line. It's pressured in there by Minto as Ouellette picks it up. He'll skate it out, he took a hack. In across the line, he comes to the outside, shoots, save Reinhardt. Ouellette still has it now. He'll play it back to the line. Pressure here by the Applekings. Shot, just deflected, but I think that just missed. Now it's up the glass to the line and out. Applekings unable to keep that puck in, and now it's going to be played by Georgian Bay. Mackenzie Fleming up near the blue line, in across the line to the backhand. Try to play it to the net, but it was deflected away. They fight for it in the corner. Lagazzo there in support. He's going to grab it, and he's going to play it into the middle. Now it's Lagazzo going after it. Smooth skater, formerly of the Shelburne Muskies, in around the net. Tried to find a man, does. He's got Gibson. Gibson centers. Can't get that to Lagazzo, and it's all the way down the ice. It's tipped, so no icing. 7:37 to go now here in the second period. It's a 3-2 Minto lead. This one's out of the reach of Hurley, and I think it's going to be an icing call. It will be. Minto will be whistled for the icing, and the face-off will come back in the Minto zone. 7:28 to go here in the second period. Minto hanging on to a 3-2 lead. Austin Ouellette, the latest goal scorer in the hockey game for the Georgian Bay Applekings, that pulls them to within one. This is back to the line, kept in. He'll be shot into the far corner. Mortley, number 93, goes to it. He puts it off the mask of Reinhardt and out the other side. Riley Torrey, he gets checked off the puck. It's to the center, but it's going to be picked off though by Minto. Gibson, he's going to skate this through center. Smooth skater in across the line. Gibson passed it across. It was intercepted though by Georgian Bay. They're going to play it ahead, and they come across the line. Here's a shot, save Reinhardt, and he hangs on. Logan Blazer with the rush that time.
So you're broadcasting over the web or what?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Okay.
3-2 Minto leads as the Applekings win the faceoff. That's deflected just over the net. This is Geisler in deep. He'll play it to the far corner to Ouellette. Ouellette trying to play it away. He's pressured there on the boards by Alexander. Minto's going to come up with the puck and skate it out. McKegg up the ice. He'll play it across, and just barely onside for Minto. Look close though, and this is played out by Georgian Bay. 6:18 to go here in period 2. Minto continues to lead 3-2. Been a great hockey game between two shorthanded benches. Here's Lagazzo with a lane shoot, save Maneri. Lagazzo on his off wing went low blocker, and Maneri got a piece. Now he's going to stop and hold that puck. Great save there for Georgian Bay Applekings netminder and former Shallow Lake crusher Alan Maneri. As he'll hold on, and we'll get a face-off in the Georgian Bay zone with 6 minutes exactly to go here in period 2. Andrew Rodgers on the play-by-play with you. Great to be with you. You're watching live OEHL hockey on YouTube at the Real Raji 21. And across the line is Robitaille, pad save by Reinhardt. As the league's leading goal scorer had an opportunity there, but a nice toe save from Reinhardt. .546 to go. We get a face-off to the left-hand side of Reinhardt in the Minto zone. Off the draw, Robitaille with the shot, and I think Reinhardt got a piece. Georgian Bay able to keep the pressure on in the zone. Fleming centering. Oh, Robitaille gaffed on that one as he kind of fanned on it, and it went weakly into the corner. What a chance there for Robitaille. He doesn't miss many of those. To the line. Now it's going to be Minto getting this puck out. They're going to skate it ahead here. Drop pass to Gibson. Shot save Maneri. Oh, you're good. So good chances at both ends. The goalies have been pretty sharp in a 3-2 hockey game. 5:16 to play here in period 2. One of 6 in the OEHL today. There's one other game going on currently, and that's in Milverton between the Drives and the Delhi Flames. This will be played by the Applekings out of the zone, and Alexander has it for Minto. Up to Liam Hurley. Hurley across the center. He'll play it across to Lagazzo. Lagazzo across into the middle, can't get the shot away. Now it's Ouellette. He'll come the other way with it and go wide on Alexander, who does a nice job to defend him. It's still played in deep. Now Ouellette, he had a chance to get to that puck, but it went just off the end of his stick. Ouellette again, shoots, save Reinhardt. He hugged the post, and that was a really good save. Alexander now in behind the net has it. He'll start out. He'll put it over to Lagazzo. Lagazzo, he'll go wide. It's off a skate. Minto or Georgian Bay able to get this puck out. And here comes Mortley the other way. He takes a slash from Riley Cribben. Battle for it. It's played to the middle, out of the reach of Robitaille. Now it's going to be played by Lagazzo. He can't get the puck out as Fleming stripped it away. Into the middle. Chance here for Georgian Bay. They can't get the shot away, though. Minto's going to get this puck out. Cribben into the zone. Had it stripped away, and Fleming's got it for Georgian Bay. Puts it to G.W. King, who puts it back. And Robitaille just tipped it there and went down as Murray took him down. Robitaille slow to get up. Here comes the Applekings with the shot stopped by Reinhardt. As Fleming battles for it down low. Pressure here for the Applekings. Robitaille was slow to get up there as he battles, as he's obviously in some discomfort. Here comes Minto. And Maneri's got it, and he's going to hang on. Chances at both ends. Robitaille went down awkwardly there on that collision with Matt Murray, but he looks to be all right. Great flow of hockey hair. Got to give that to him. I'm just saying, I can appreciate that. A lot of good mustaches out there, too. Amen. Oh, fantastic. Wendell Clark-esque. It's beautiful. It really is. Torrey played it in on Maneri. Number 9, Owen Torrey. As this puck is along the boards, they fight for it there. Minto keeps it in. Here's Caleb Warren. Shoots. Oh, he went high blocker, and he had the upper top corner. Just missed. The Minto 81's captain, number 81, Caleb Warren, former Lissawel Cyclone. Back to the line of Stephen Gibson. He walks. Shoots. Save Maneri. Gibson got the scoring started in the first period on the power play. Riley Cribben right after for the 2-goal advantage. But we now have a 3-2 lead for Minto as that puck is sent down, and it will be an icing call against the Applekings. So 2:40 to go now here in the second period. Minto continuing to lead 3-2 in what has been an entertaining hockey game to this point. Here at the Beaver Valley Community Center and Arena in Thornbury, Ontario, Canada. Andrew Rodgers with you for live play-by-play here tonight. Now it's played across, kept in by Minto. Oh, there's a break potentially for the Applekings as Reed Simmons comes up the ice. Simmons tried to play it in the middle, still has it, can't get the shot away. He fanned on it, it hopped over his stick at the last second. Now Simmons is taken down as Minto's going to regain control of the puck here, and they're going to skate it out of the zone. Cribben, he'll play it in to the Applekings zone. Back and forth here. Cribben's got it. Tried to center. It was intercepted, though, by Georgian Bay. Austin Ouellette now in the corner. He'll turn. He's got to plays it to the line. Kept in by Aiden Yard. Ouellette went down awkwardly at the line. Now it's going to be picked up by Georgian Bay, and they're going to play it across. This is Mortley. Good pass. Puts it ahead. In across the line they come. Here's a shot saved. Reinhardt. Logan Blazer with the shot there. Stopped by Reinhardt. Now here's Mortley. He'll go to the corner with it. Number 93 of Georgian Bay. It'll be picked up, though, by Minto, and they're going to skate it out of the zone. This is Cribben. He's got it near center, and he'll take a skate into the Georgian Bay zone. Try to go to the outside. Still has control. And behind the net now, he'll play it off to Alexander. He'll put it to Hurley. Hurley on the backhand. Gibson scores! Stephen Gibson, his second of the contest, And Minto has their 2-goal lead back. It's 4-2. What a shot. Beating Maneri on the blocker hand side. And Georgian Bay, trailing by 1 for most of this second period here, now finds himself in a 2-goal deficit with 1:16 to go here in period number 2. Big shot there by Stephen Gibson, finds its way, beating Alan Maneri on the blocker side, and Georgian Bay continues to put themselves in a deficit here. Here's the Applekings in across the line. They try and set up to the outside. We're in the final minute. This is going to be played as Logan Hoover couldn't get a shot away. Now it's going to be played to Lagazzo. He gets his puck out, and here comes Minto the other way. It's played ahead to Hurley. He's got a step. Scores! Number 22, Liam Hurley. As he breaks in on the 2-on-1, gets the perfect pass, goes backhand forehand, and through the 5-hole of Alan Maneri. And the Minto 81's now lead it 5-2 here in the second period with 42.3 to go. Nice move in tight there from number 22, Liam Hurley, as he gets his 4th of the season and makes it a 5-2 game here. This puck is to Caleb Warren, who's going to turn at the blue line and bring it up the ice. He'll backhand it into the Georgian Bay zone. It'll be played here by the Applekings. Blazer played it up just out of the reach, and we get no icing as we have 18 seconds left in the second period. Kept in by Simmons. He'll play it towards the corner. Fleming out there, tried to put it toward the net. It was intercepted though by Minto. Here comes Cribben on the far side shoot. Oh, he didn't miss by much. Loaded up with a big blast. Just missed, and the horn will go. So, after 40, here at the Beaver Valley Community Center and Arena, the Minto 81's on the road lead it 5-2 over the host Georgian Bay Applekings. We'll be back for the third period in a little while. You're watching live OEHL hockey on YouTube. Andrew Rodgers with you. We'll be back for the third period after this. Stick around. Live on YouTube, it's OEHL hockey from the Beaver Valley Community Center and Arena in Thornbury, Ontario, for tonight's hockey game between the 4-0-1 Minto 81's and the 4-5-0 Georgian Bay Applekings. Tonight's game is brought to you by Thornbury Clear Choice Pool and Spas. Come and visit their showroom at 4 Arthur Street West in Thornbury, Ontario, Canada. They are open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Call 519-599-1154 or visit thornburyclearchoice.com for more details. Thornbury Clear Choice, Pool and Spas, pool cleaning made easy. And by Hometown Hall, your neighborhood spot for good drinks, local bites, and easy company. At Hometown Hall, we bring together craft beer, cider, and wine with snacks and stories from around Grey and Bruce County. Located at 49 Bruce Street South in Thornbury, Ontario, Canada. Closed Monday through Wednesday and open Thursday through Saturday from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. and Sundays from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's first come, first served around here, so grab a spot, settle in, and let the good times roll. It's OEHL Hockey, live on YouTube from Thornbury. All right, welcome back in, everyone. Hope everybody's doing all right. 5-2 Minto as they lead here after 40 minutes of play as we get set for period number 3 here at the Beaver Valley Community Center and Arena. At last checked, it looked like Milverton was ahead 5-2 over the Delhi Flames. We begin the third period. Our two goaltenders, Jonathan Reinhardt of Minto, played really solid so far, and like I say, 4-0-1 on the season. He's started and played in every game for the Minto 81's so far. And over on the other side of things, Alan Maneri, 5 goals surrendered here for Maneri, and Applekings going to need a big third period here to mount a comeback. Minto leads 5-2, and we're underway here in the third. Andrew Rodgers with you. Live OEHL Hockey on YouTube. Great to have you along. This one's going to be sent in to the Applekings zone as we play 5-on-5 hockey here. He played up the ice and given away into the middle, the Aiden Yard. He circles. Leaves it there. Shot just high and wide on the blocker side. Comes to the line. It's played out by the Applekings. And this will be played in by the Minto 81's. Liam Hurley has it in the corner for Minto. Plays it out into the middle. Nobody home. It's all the way out to center ice. Here comes Robitaille. He has Bueller. Robitaille shoots Bueller on the rebound. He can't get there as that shot was swallowed up nicely by Jonathan Reinhardt. Good rush there by Robitaille and Bueller. This line just dynamic. Centered by Mackenzie Fleming. As this puck is won back by the Applekings. Here's a shot from the line, deflected on Reinhardt. He deflects it to the corner. He's back to the line, kept in by the Applekings. Fleming trying to get control of the puck. Now he has it. In some skates to the line. Now Robitaille shoots. Oh, he just missed. That wasn't by much. Robitaille looking for his 13th of the season. It's played away. Scores Fleming! As Evan Bueller stripped that puck, found Mackenzie Fleming, and he made no mistake for his second of the evening. And that's a big goal for the Applekings as they look to mount a comeback here in the third. A quick one always benefits them. And wow, Mackenzie Fleming makes no mistake, his second of the season, or second of the game, 8th of the season. It's now 5-3 Minto. Wow. Great play by Evan Bueller to strip that puck, find Fleming, and he made no mistake. Big hit on Alexander, right down below me here. Minto has an opportunity though here. Shot saved Maneri, that was a big one. As this one comes to the line and Lagazzo can't keep it in. Minto now in the neutral zone. They'll backhand it into the Applekings area and Lagazzo will give chase. Applekings gaining control in their own end, and they're going to skate this puck away. It'll be played across, out of the reach of Logan Hoover. He couldn't keep it in. Oh, now it's Minto the other way. They're in offside, and now it's going to be sent all the way down the ice. I believe this is going to be an icing call against the Applekings. So back and forth they go. This game has had nothing short of, it's been nothing short of fast and furious. And for two teams, like I say, 13 aside, and it's been nothing short of entertaining. 5-3 Minto leads. They've capitalized, both teams have capitalized on their opportunities, just Minto has had more of them. This is up the boards, kept in by Minto, but now it'll be played away by the Applekings. This is Stephen Gibson with it. He'll play it across. It'll be thrown away by Minto. No icing as Maneri's forced to play it away. They battle for it, and Minto comes up with the puck in the Applekings zone. They battle for it on the boards. Georgian Bay able to get control of the puck now, and Fleming brings it up the ice. He goes into the zone, plays it into the corner. Pressure there. Bueller plays it to the line to King. King plays it over to Geisler. Shoots, deflected just wide. Missing on the blocker hand side. Geisler keeps it in. Applekings gaining some momentum here after that Fleming goal. And now it's played out by Minto. They're going to play it right into the Georgian Bay zone and go in after it. Hurley, he goes into the corner, plays it to the line, kept in by Gibson. There's a shot off some skates. Fleming's got it, and he's going to play it off the boards. Gibson stepped in front of Bueller, but now he's got it. Bueller played it to Fleming. He couldn't get it out. It's kept in, and here's Aiden Yard. Yard centering. Glove back to McIsaac, who shoots it in. A good save by Maneri. No rebound. .33 to go here in period 3. Minto 81's leading 5-3. Minto coming into the game 4-0-1. Georgian Bay 4-5. And this will be kept in momentarily, but now it's out as Tristan Park picks it up for Georgian Bay. He'll play it into the Minto zone. Minto or Georgian Bay going in after it in the corner. They can't come up with the puck. Ouellette along the boards keeps it in. Over to, now it's played to Ouellette. He's in the corner. They battle for it down low. Centering pass. Minto able to get control of the puck now, and they're going to play it into the middle. Here they come up the ice, 3-on-2 and across the line. Trying to go to the net was Verbeke, had it stripped away. Now it's out of the zone. So we played by Alexander, trying to catch Applekings on a change, but here comes the Applekings in the other way. Simmons to the outside, can't get a shot on net. Ouellette in the corner, plays it back, but it's intercepted by Minto. Now they're going to skate it out. Caleb Warren brings it up the ice, and across the line, goes to the backhand. Has a lane! Backhand over the glove hand side, and into the corner. Chance for Lagazzo. He had Warren, but he threw it past him. Now it's Connor Long, backhanded up the boards. It's to the line, kept in by Gibson. Gibson puts it down low to Cribben. He played it into the middle. It's going to be picked up by Alexander. Shoots! It's still loose. Another shot off a skate. And it'll be played out by Georgian Bay. And this is going to go for icing. And Georgian Bay trying to desperately get a change, but they're caught on the icing, and they'll have to put a couple guys back out. 14:54 now to go here in the third. Minto continues to lead 5-3. Mackenzie Fleming has scored for Georgian Bay here in the third to pull them within 2. This one's played away by Keegan Hoover, but it's not out. Here's a shot from the line, just wide. I thought that might have reached the back of the net. Centering pass, there's a shot, and that's into the glove of Maneri. Good job there by Logan Hoover to get a stick on that, and Maneri able to glove it down. That was weird. They went to get a puck, and Maneri had it in his glove the whole time. That was funny. Face off here to the left-hand side of Maneri. It's one back. There's a shot. Gibson on Maneri. He makes the save. This is off the glass and out of the zone. Now it's Fleming. He goes across. Now he gets the puck back on the backhand. Centers. Good save, Reinhardt. What a play by Mackenzie Fleming as he backhanded it to Evan Bueller. And big save by Jonathan Reinhardt. 14:30 now to go. Face-off will be in the Minto zone to the left-hand side of Reinhardt. This one's won back by Minto. They're going to grab it in behind their own net. Tomorrow, one game in the OEHL, and it's the 81's traveling to Elmvale to take on the Harvesters. That gets underway at 4:30 from the Floss Elmvale Community Center. Robitaille just sends it wide. I think he towed it wide. There's a pad save by Reinhardt and a beauty. And Mackenzie Fleming kind of floated that rebound into Reinhardt. If he would have gotten a little bit more wood on it, would have found the back of the net. Now we're down to 14:11 here to go. Faceoff is going to be on the left-hand side of Reinhardt, with the Applekings putting on some pressure here in the third. Faceoff to the left. It's one back, and Minto's gains control. Yard up the boards. Tries to play it to Hurley. Hurley's got it, and he'll skate out of the zone. Try to get past the defenseman. It's into the corner. Bueller plays it to Robitaille. He tried to backhand it out, but it was pinched off by Aiden Yard. They go into the corner, and it's going to come free. Now it'll be backhanded out to Fleming. He's at the red line. He'll turn. He finds Bueller. Bueller stops up. Tried to play it in the middle. Now he gives it away. Here comes Yard the other way. Yard in across the line. Shoots off a stick. That is way out of play. Another souvenir for a lucky fan. And I believe the face-off will remain in the Applekings zone. Great crowd on hand for a Saturday evening 5:30 game here at the Beaver Valley Community Center and Arena in Thornbury, Ontario, Canada. Puck is in the Applekings zone. It'll be sent in deep. Tristan Park will play it away. Connor Long's got it now. He'll try the other side. It's going to come to the line, kept in. Minto doing a good job there to keep that puck in and keep the pressure on. Now it'll be played out by Georgian Bay. Minto's going to grab the puck, shoot it right back in on Maneri. He'll leave it there. Nearing the 7-minute mark of period 3. Georgian Bay continuing to trail by 2. It's mostly been in the Applekings zone except for the Mackenzie Fleming goal. As McIsaac picks it up, it's down low here, and it'll be played ahead by Verbeek. Cribben in after it, can't get there first. Verbeek's got it now for Minto. They battle for it in the corner. Comes loose to Park. He's got time. He'll look up the ice, but it's kept in by Gibson. Now it's going to be played by Austin Ouellette. He has a goal in the game. He'll play it in and go in after it. Logan Blazer trying to keep it in. Able to pinch down the boards and keep it in. Now it's to the middle. Be picked up though by Minto. We're going to fire this puck out into the neutral zone. This will be played over to Blazer. He's going to play it into the far corner. Looking for a man, nobody home. Bueller does a nice job to strip that puck. Centering, oh! He had Geisler, but he couldn't get a great shot away, and it was intercepted easily by Minto. Here they come the other way. What a toe drag move! Oh, and a great defense. Here's a shot! That was Caleb Warren, but he couldn't get a great shot away. Another chance. Shot saved, Maneri with a blocker hand. It's in the skates, and they clear it to the corner. Wow, what chance is there for Minto? Lagazzo has it now. He'll give it to Warren. Shoots, save Maneri. Rebound, it's still loose. Minto's got it. Lagazzo plays it down low. It's Lagazzo again with it. He tried to find Caleb Warren, but it couldn't get to him. This is all the way around, and it's kept in by Minto. They keep the pressure on. It's played back to the line to Alexander. It's over his stick and out of the zone. Applekings catching a break there. But Lagazzo comes in across the line again. Lagazzo to the middle. Can't get a shot. Warren can't get a shot. Centered there, but it's going to be picked up by Georgian Bay. Robitaille plays it to the line, kept in Lagazzo. It's all pressure here by Minto. Now it's Maneri playing it around to Ouellette. Tries to get it out, and he'll skate it ahead to Robitaille. And they're offside at the line. Face-off will come back at the Georgian Bay blue line. .10:48 to go here in the third. Minto leads 5-3. A battle of short benches in this game here in Thornbury this afternoon. Well, this evening, 5:30. Dinner time or supper, depending on which form you'd like to call it. In across the line comes Minto. Here's Gibson. Gibson across. What a pass. They score. Wow. Stephen Gibson to Owen Torrey, who makes no mistake, and that's a backbreaker of a goal. That beats Alamaneri, and it's now a 6-3 Minto lead. What a pass from Stephen Gibson. So for Owen Torrey, that's his third of the year, and it makes our score 6-3. Wow, what a pass from Gibson. He has been all over the place here tonight for Minto. Really, really solid. Back to Park, he gives it across. Whoa, look out. Blown tire for the goal scorer, Torrey. Now it's played by Park into the zone. Hurley has it. He'll take control of the puck for Minto. It'll be played out, and this is all the way down the ice. It's an icing call against the 81's as we approach the halfway mark of period 3, 10:17 to go. Yeah, an absolute backbreaker, that one, as Owen Torrey converts on the one-timer set up by Stephen Gibson. That makes our game 6-3. Minto takes it and brings it up the ice to the line no further. Georgian Bay able to keep the puck in. Bueller, centering pass, nobody home. It's back to the line of Blazer. Shoots just wide, glove hand side. To the line. Now it's going to be played out, and it's a break pass. Here they come in across the line. Did that go in? No official ruling here. I'm just... That was weird because they don't even... Okay, I guess they just assumed that it went in. Holy. What a rush there, what a pass. And that one is scored by number 19, Craig McKeag. He went backhand right up top in a hurry. And just like that, Minto gets 2 quick ones, and then all of a sudden a 5-3 game is this 7-3 game. Man, oh man, how the tides have changed here in this third period. Georgian Bay able to get one with Mackenzie Fleming scoring, but then it's Minto with 2 quick ones to take control right back. Man, oh man, what a game. What a goal that was too. Great pass, and Craig McKeag makes no mistake. Here comes the Minto 81's again. Cribben to the backhand. He shoots, oh, posted out. What a move, and that was really weird. Referee put his hands up with like he was going to call a penalty, but didn't put his hand down. I had never seen that before. It's back in the Minto zone. It'll be played across to Alexander. He's going to head north. They'll play it ahead. Lagazzo, he took a hit from Ouellette as they meet at the blue line. And again, as the game gets to this point, it could get ugly. It does have a tendency to do that sometimes. Lagazzo plays it away as we are 8:50 remaining here in the third. Lagazzo, he takes a hit, but he delivers the pass across. Now it's going to be played away, and this is out of the reach of Bueller, and it's going to be an icing call against the Applekings. Face-off will come back in the Georgian Bay zone. .8:38 now to play in the third. 7-3 now Minto. Here's a centering pass, and Warren looked to the heavens as he didn't convert on that power play, or on that on the one-timer. Here's Hurley. Hurley! He can't stuff it home. Maneri able to get back and keep it out. What a chance there from number 22. Minto continuing to put the pressure on here. As they lead 7-3, they know no lead is safe no matter how many. And with 8:24 here in the third, it's 7-3. This one's going to be won back by the Applekings. They're going to take control in their own end. Will be played off the boards to the line. Oh, and it's off. It's a delayed offside. Extra move there from Mortley, and maybe now it's Keegan Hoover in across the line. He'll go in to go after it against Riley Torrey, number 4. He'll play it back. Here comes Hurley. He goes across center, takes it into the zone, puts it over to Warren, but they're offside at the line. Oh, jeez. So we'll get a face-off that'll come outside the Georgian Bay blue line. 7:50 now to go. In across the line is Cribben. He gets the puck stripped away, and now Reed Simmons has it. Simmons will play it back in behind the net. It'll take a strange bounce, and Maneri had to be sharp. Cribben puts it back to the line to McIsaac. McIsaac shoots, tipped, Maneri save, and he'll hold on. Good deflection there, and Maneri makes the save. Down to 7:30 now to go here in the third. In about 15 minutes or so, 4 other games will get underway. In a moment or two, I'll check the out-of-town scoreboard and see what the score ended up being in Milverton between the Drives and the Delhi Flames. Milverton has lost quite a few in a row and are struggling, but they need a win desperately, and they could pick up that desperation win tonight or this afternoon, as Robitaille couldn't get that puck, and it'll be played across to McKeag. He can't get it any further, and it'll be played away by Georgian Bay in their own end. Down to 7 minutes to go here in the third. Applekings controlling in their own end. Blazer, he's going to look ahead. It'll be tipped in by Bueller. They fight for it there at the blue line. It's sent in. Reinhardt's going to get it. You know, everybody out there is tired as anything, as a lot of them have played a lot here this afternoon, because you know, when you have short benches, your legs are extremely heavy by this point in the game. 6:30 to go, and this will be played across. And across the line is Cribben. He's been dangerous all afternoon, night, whatever you want to call it. And that'll be played out by Georgian Bay. Alexander plays it ahead. This is all the way in. 6:15 now to go here in the third. Over to Keegan Hoover. He's going to throw it into the Minto zone, but they can't get any further. And now here comes Minto the other way. This is Aiden Yard. He goes to the outside. Yard trying to get it to the net, can't. Stops up. Centering pass. Going to be intercepted now. And Ouellette had a man breaking, couldn't get it to him. And now Ouellette up the ice, makes a move, can't get the shot away. Played there by Alexander. He's going to skate it up and into the Georgian Bay zone. Go wide. Shot scores! Jordan Alexander, what a blast. Rips it, blocker side, and that doubles up, well, more than doubles up the Applekings number there. It's 8-3 now as Jordan Alexander snipes blocker side, and that'll extend it to 8 for the 81's with 5:40 to go here in the third. What a shot from number 12. That's his second of the game. This will be played up and into the Minto zone. Alexander, he gets pressured there. Back is Verbeek, he'll play it away. It's into the corner. Minto trying to gain control of the puck. They do, it's Warren, he'll play it away. And this is Gibson. He'll cross the blue line, play it in. Almost offside there at the line, but it's now Georgian Bay's puck. Centering past to Fleming, he goes in after it into the corner. He'll shoot on Reinhardt, makes the save, and he'll cover up. So for the time being, it looks like Minto will improve to 5-0-1 on the season. And as well, Jonathan Reinhardt will pick up his 5th win. So he'll move into a tie with Clayton Fritsch and Colin Dunn, both with 5 wins for the goalies in the OEHL. As this will be picked out of the air, and Minto's in across the line, but they give it away. Fleming is going to throw it to Robitaille. Robitaille goes to the outside, shoots. Oh, just missing. Reinhardt tried to get a glove on that, just missing it, and it's all the way down the ice. Back to get it is Tristan Park. 4:32 to go now here in the third. This one's tipped into the middle. Bueller can't get there as Geisler has it for Georgian Bay. His shot was deflected into the corner. Pressure there, it's picked off. Bueller leaves it for Robitaille. He had his shot blocked. And now it's going to be played away by Minto. Cribben. He'll play it back into his own end. And this will come to McIsaac. He'll play it back. It'll be sent ahead and into the Georgian Bay zone. Is it enough for icing? Yes. And the faceoff will come back in the Minto zone. Check that out of town scoreboard. (7-2) Milverton right now is the game sheet update. So I don't know how accurate that is. So I apologize if that information is wrong, but that's what I'm seeing. 7-2 Milverton. That puck is sent wide, and Minto's got it, and they're going to bring it out of the zone. They'll bring it across center and into the Applekings end. Lagazzo just puts it in deep. Now it'll be played around, kept in. 3:30 now to go here in the third. He played ahead. And now Alexander's just going to throw it back to Warren. He's going to cross the blue line. Shoots off a body. Warren again with the puck in behind the net. Trying to find a man to pass it to. Centers. Nobody home. Owen Torrey plays it to McKeag. McKeag's got an opportunity. He had his stick lifted, but Owen Torrey's got it now. He is shot weakly wide. As the Applekings' Logan Blazer picks it up. Plays it ahead. It's tipped away. Here comes Keegan Hoover. He's got a lane. Shot post! Really close chance there for number 24, Keegan Hoover, but he put it off the iron. Now it's Minto with the puck. They'll play it across. Alexander will skate it ahead. He's going to send it into the Georgian Bay zone. 2:40 now to go here in an 8-3 Minto lead. Blazer with the puck in behind his own net. He's going to play it back. Now he'll get it back. Up the ice and into the neutral zone. Minto's right there to take it away. Here's Gibson. He's got two gloves. Save Maneri. Good save there by the Georgian Bay netminder, Stephen Gibson, there with the shot that Maneri gloved. Gibson looking for the hat trick. He's got two. Alexander also has two in the game for Minto. 2:20 now to go here in the third. Face off to the right-hand side of Maneri. Now it's over to Simmons. He'll play it ahead. Be picked off though by Alexander and just back into the Georgian Bay zone. Here's a pass ahead. Alexander steps in front of that. He crosses center and dumps it in. Maneri out to leave it there for Connor Long. He'll play it ahead. On the boards to Logan Hoover. He can't get it out. Now it's Robitaille. He couldn't settle it down. And here comes Owen Torrey. Leaves it. Centering pass. Gibson! Backhand just wide. Glove hand side again. He was sniffing for that hat trick. That'll be played ahead now to Bueller. And across the line he comes. Goes to the backhand. No shot. Tried to do an inside-outside move there, and he couldn't get the shot away. Now it's back to Park. He's going to bring it ahead. Park to the outside, centering. Shoots. That's wide. Here's a centering pass. Oh, I thought it was centered. Now it's back, and the net is off in behind Jonathan Reinhardt. Ulett and Reinhardt. A little bit of a chirp there, and Ulett was saying he was ready for the tap-in if it was to come to him, and we'll get a whistle. Now we're down to 1:20 to go here in the third period. One game in the OEHL tomorrow. That's the Minto 81's and the Elmvale Harvesters from the Floss Elmvale Community Center in Elmvale, Ontario. That's a 4:30 start. And you can watch their stream on YouTube. Here's a chance there. Shot, glove, save from Reinhardt. And he keeps that puck out. Down to 1:06 now to play here in period 3. Minto continues to lead. 8-3 is our score. This will be won by Minto, and they'll skate it to the line and out. Cribben up the ice. He'll drop for Lagazzo. He couldn't get it towards the net. Applekings trying to get this puck out. They battle for it along the boards. This will be played to the line and out. Riley Torrey. He's out there with McIsaac. It'll be played ahead. Lagazzo sends it in, and he'll go in after it. Logan Blazer. He'll play it around. We're down to 35 seconds. Cribben in there after it, and he does get there. After Lagazzo. Wraparound, I think he thought he had him, but now it's shot toward the net, and it's tipped away. I think that was Liam Hurley on the wraparound, and didn't get past Maneri, as this one's played to Tristan Park with 15 seconds to go. Park plays it around to Blazer, and now we're down to 10. Here comes Simmons. He plays it to Blazer. To the backhand, stopped by Reinhardt. One more save for the Minto netminder, and that'll do it. An entertaining contest from start to finish ends in a Minto 81 8-3 win over the Georgian Bay Applekings here at the Beaver Valley Community Center and Arena. That'll do it for Thornbury. You've been watching live OEHL hockey from the Thornbury Arena, otherwise known as the Beaver Valley Community Center and Arena, live on YouTube, OEHL Hockey at the Real Raji 21. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. That'll do it for me. I'll see you guys next time.